YouTube, what's going on, YouTube? What is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, one more time, DEDRICKHJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good, family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. Positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we rock out here on this channel, man. Positive vibes only, all right? So, I think late last year, mid last year, I dropped a video, or maybe even earlier this year, somewhere around that time frame. I dropped a video saying, hey, let's build you a fragrance wardrobe. It could all be so simple. I believe that was the title. And I was just going through some of the comments of some older videos and was like, hey man, have I missed anything? Have we had some requests? And indeed it was. We had some people ask for an affordable fragrance wardrobe list. All right, so the last time I did 5 fragrances, this time I'm going to be doing 5 as well. Now all these fragrances that I'm talking about today can be found on discounters. They are $50 and under online, and every one of these fragrances can do whatever it is that you want it to do, whether we're going to the office, whether we're going to date night, everyday wear, special occasion, a job interview, a major opportunity, for whatever it is you want to do. These fragrances could definitely assist in that if you're looking for a fragrance to do that. All right, so, and I say this all the time when we're talking fragrances, you know, I know compliments this and compliments that, but a fragrance is like the final piece. It's like the icing on the cake. So make sure you're groomed, fellas. Make sure you put together very well. Make sure you're dressed well, you know, maximize whatever ability that you have to do so. And then if you have a fragrance to throw on top, it could potentially enhance someone's experience to experience you. All right, so keep that in mind. So we got 5 affordable fragrances that we're going to discuss to build your fragrance wardrobe. All right, so what is a fragrance wardrobe before we get started? Basically, it's a fragrances that can suit many different situations. All right, it could be one fragrance, it could be a multitude of fragrances, and this is a list that I've compiled that I think will just get the job done for whatever the situation. All right, so let's jump into it. Up first, one of my favorites in my collection, possibly it is a top 10 designer, I think, in my collection as of late, from the house of Prada. We have Prada Lunar Rosa Carbon. Prada Lunar Rosa Carbon. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I like this more than the original Sauvage EDT. It's that much more smoother. The unboxing's turned down compared to the edginess of the EDT of Sauvage, which is good. It is great. It is a legend. But this is just what I prefer because it is a bit more smooth. Gets the job done for whatever you need it to do. I've worn this to the office. I've worn this to run errands. I've even worn this to the gym. A couple sprays to the gym. It smells great once you get that body temperature up and you're kind of doing your thing. So this is a great fragrance, something that you don't have to worry about. Women love this. I've been complimented several times by ladies where I work, and just random women in the grocery store. Publix tends to be my spot where I get most of my compliments for sure. So this is a great one. You can look online and find this, and this is a big 150 ml bottle, and I got this for right around the $50 mark a couple of years ago, but I know there are some 100 mls out there for around that $40, $45 range. It could be definitely a great start or a great addition to your fragrance wardrobe. Very affordable, and it smells great, from the house of Prada. We have Prada Lunar Rosa Carbon. One of my favorites in my entire collection. Look at that dent. We've had this for a little while, but this is the 150 ml bottle, man. It's really, really good. All right, up next, probably a blue fragrance that most of us, we learned about this right here in the Fragcom space. And I got to tip the cap to my tag team partner, Rosa, over at TLTG Reviews, FWO for life. He put me on this fragrance, and I know he put a lot of you onto it as well. It is just really, really good, from the house of Salvatore Ferragamo. We have Aqua Essenziale Blue. Aqua Essenziale Blue. This just gets it done. Half of the bottle is about gone here. I've had this for a little over 2 years, and it just doesn't get old. Let's get in the air. Another beautiful lavender. There's some cypriol in here. It's fresh. It's smooth. You get a little powderiness from the tonka bean in here as well. It's just so good. I get like little hints of like different blue fragrances, just like little hints throughout the duration of this fragrance on my skin. But again, this is another one that just gets it done no matter what it is you have going on. You get 100 ml for around 35, 40 bucks online. Work, play, gym, running errands, going to the barbershop, whatever you got going on in your day-to-day life. This is a great one. This is another Swiss Army knife. All of these are Swiss Army knives for an affordable fragrance wardrobe for sure. So the thing is, I've never really seen this in my local retailer, so I don't know if you can get your nose on this one like that. But if you're into a more mass appealing, I would say this is safe unless you're not into a powdery take. All right, this is one that gets a little powdery with the tonka bean, but it's good. A little bit of citrus, lavender, cypriol. This stuff is fire. I really like it. Great Swiss Army knife, fragrance, wardrobe approved in my opinion, from the house of Aqua. No, from the house of Salvatore Ferragamo. We got Aqua Blue. Got real excited to talk about this one for sure. I need to wear it, man, and give it some more spins for sure. All right, let's kind of switch up the pace a little bit, man. So all my fellas out there who looking for a masculine touch, but you're not trying to be overly masculine, this is a great one, and I love this stuff. Again, from the house of Salvatore Ferragamo, we have Intense Leather. This is a great series. This is a great line, the Salvatore Ferragamo leather line. Spicy leather, bright leather, I think there's red leather, but I think this is my favorite of them all. A beautiful apple note. There's some iris in here paired with that leather. It just gives it a nice masculine tone, but it also is approachable. It's an approachable scent, has a freshness to it as well. But the star is the apple and the leather. So why this? Well, leather is something that could get really interesting, could be intimidating, could be a lot going on with leather. But this right here is something that you can wear every single day. White t-shirt, black t-shirt to the office, going to handle some business, job interview, a business, whatever it is, man. This is one that you can get for around that $35, $45 mark. I got mine off fragrancebuy.ca for a steal. And I know a lot of you care about this. This performs. This performs. Some of you might be scared of the leather. Listen to me here. The leather is present, yes, but it is complemented by the apple. It is complemented by the iris that gives it a slight powdery touch, but you do get a little earthiness from it as well, but it's not overbearing. So my guys out there looking for a masculine tone fragrance for everyday wear, but you're looking for something that's approachable as well, here you go. Affordable, bang for your buck, no doubt. From the house of Salvatore Ferragamo, we have Intense Leather. My favorite from the line, I have spicy leather. Red leather is really good. I'm just a fan in general, all right? Up next, let's kind of go to a throwback. This is I think this has been out the longest out of all these fragrances, but it still deserves some attention. Not much talk about it these days, but it's still good. From the house of Ralph Lauren, all right, we have Polo Blue, the EDP. Polo Blue, the EDP. Man, I was going through my fragrances the other day and I smelled this, and I hadn't worn this in quite some time, admittedly, but I will be soon. This is fresh, it is clean, it's aquatic. There's some green tones to this as well. There's a little leather feel as this dries down. This is just a masculine, very nice masculine fresh fragrance for sure. All my fellas out there who go to work and you gotta wear slacks and a button up, this is it. All my fellas out there, if you are going on that first date and you want to keep a masculine touch, you don't want to wear anything sweet or bubblegummy, you want something that's going to breed confidence, I think this is something to consider. An oldie but a goodie, some would say. I've had this bottle for around 2 years. I wore it a couple of times before I got the Parfum, which is my favorite, but this is not to be slept on. You can get it online for a crazy good price. Most Polo Blues, including the Parfum, I think you get around $60 and below. The last time I shot this recommendation to someone, I believe I saw it online for like 35 bucks. All right, don't quote me, but it was a little while ago. But this stuff is really good. I think it'd be a great acquisition or something to be accommodated in your fragrance wardrobe for sure. So Polo Blue, the EDP, It's really, really good. More on the masculine side. Not really gonna be for everyone, but I appreciate this DNA, and I know some of you out there will appreciate it too. Great for a lot of things, for sure. From the house of Ralph Lauren, we have Polo Blue, the EDP. Love the bottle, man. It's just something about those classic Polo Blue bottles for sure. All right. And last and definitely not least, I went back and forth for a long time. Do I love the original more, or do I love this EDP more? The original more, or this EDP more? And from time to time, I still go back and forth. From the house of Coach, we have Coach Platinum. Coach Platinum, man, when I first got this, man, I used to wear this out. I wore it to everything. I wore it to work. My wife, then girlfriend, was then fiance. No, we were married. Yeah, my wife, she loved this right away. There's something about that cashmere pineapple experience. There's a little Broxony feel in here as well, and it's just good. Now, for a while, we were wearing this fresh out of the shower. We were wearing this to the gym. We still wear it to the office. Just a plethora of things that you can do with Coach Platinum. A lot of people like this. Very mass appealing. This fragrance is the most complimented out of this list that I've experienced in my journey. This right here. So if you're looking for compliments, it is good. Has some powdery touches to it as well, not too overwhelming. But the cashmere, the pineapple really stand out on my skin. Like I said, that unbroxy push fizziness really comes out here. Great for everyday wear, affordable online. You can even find this in the rack store. There's a couple of these that you can find in the rack store. This Aqua Sensuale Blues in the rack store. Polo Blue EDP is in the rack store. I know the rack stores are not the same as they used to be, but over time, these have made appearances, at least where I'm at, with my rack stores. So Coach Platinum is one of those ones that will be a great addition to your fragrance wardrobe. You can wear this to go have a little fun. If you're gonna go top golf or you're gonna go bowling, this could be your fun scent. But if you got a casual day at the job, you could wear this as well. So it checks off a lot of boxes. This is really good. Don't sleep on this if you haven't smelled it. Now I know you can smell this one in your local retailers. Just like the Prada and the Polo, you can smell those as well, and the Ferragamo. So don't pay those prices. Discounters have them for you. I have all the discounters that I shop at down in the description of this video. But this is one for sure. Really like this. I've had a great relationship with it. But I need to get reacquainted with this really soon, because in the air, man, this might be what I wear out of the shower tonight. This just smells so good. From the house of Coach, we have Coach Platinum, and I know a lot of you guys agree with me on Coach Platinum. The OG is great and it's classic, but this one is really good too. All right, so that's going to wrap up today's video. Those are the 5 recommendations for an affordable additions to your fragrance wardrobe. And again, a fragrance wardrobe has many different layers to it. You can have a fragrance wardrobe for spring, summer, fall, and winter, which I have. You can have fragrance wardrobe just for everyday fragrances, no matter the situation, like we talked about today. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be complicated. It can all be so simple. All right. So if you would like to see a more niche version of this, let me know down below in the comments. Maybe we can work that out next. But I wanted to revisit this because in the first video that I dropped about a fragrance wardrobe, there were some comments in there, and I found an old email in there that I just never put the video out. So I wanted to come through with that, especially on the affordable end. All right, all of these are $50 and below on discounters if they're readily available. I think they're really good recommendations for an everyday fragrance wardrobe for sure. All right, so until next time, y'all be cool, y'all be safe, y'all take care of yourselves. Really appreciate y'all watching today. Really appreciate y'all watching every day if you do. Thank you for the support. Smell Good Family means so much to me. We're on our way to 17K. I do not take the support for granted at all. So remember, as always, splack it up, splack it down, splack it that thing all around. And remember, what you put out into this world is exactly what you are going to get back. Positive energy, positive vibes. There's so much negativity in the world. Why would you want to continue to contribute to it if you are? You ain't got to. Do some good in the world. Help us out here. We can sure use it. All right. Appreciate y'all. See you on the next one. Splack.